Okay, so good afternoon, dear students. Welcome to our virtual class. Before I start, may I request everyone to mute your microphone to avoid unnecessary noise and distractions. And please observe proper behavior during our virtual class. Turn off your video as well. Now, let me introduce myself to you. I am Maria Ana C. Robles, your online learning coordinator or your OLC for this subject. I am one of the faculty members of College of Arts and Sciences at AMA Malolo City, Bulacan. Okay, so for our course code, we have here UGRD ENG 6301 for 2113T. And this is technical, scientific, and business English. And our topic for this afternoon is Introduction to Technical Writing and Reporting. Okay, so for our objectives, at the end of the discussion, we will be able to define technical writing and discuss its characteristics, identify the importance, the principles, functions, and purposes of technical writing and reporting, and report, name and explain the different types of technical writing. Okay, so let us now begin by giving you some introduction. Now, the present world has astonished us with its new development. So from the nuclear weapons to space age, man has made enormous stride in technology. So with the ever-increasing complex demands of modern society, expanded economic and technical advancements and progress have created the indispensable need for technical writers. Now, skills in writing technical reports is an invaluable asset, not only in college, but also in the professions. Now, as the country's industrialization programs grows in space, skill in this type of writing will be highly vital personal asset, not only in business, but also in science and technology, as well as government and education or academia. Okay, now before I proceed, I would like to share with you a quotation from Derek Jensen, an American author, that according to him, writing is really very easy. So you just tap a vein and bleed onto the page, and everything else is just technical. Okay, now technical writers work in different fields. It may be in business, it may be in medicine, it may be in trades, technology, science, government, firefighting, drafting, engineering, and other fields. Okay, now what is this technical writing? Now, technical writing is a specialized structured form of writing that presents technical information to the readers in such a way that it is adapted to their needs. First, it should be adapted to their needs and understanding level. And then it helps to perform a specific task or solve a specific problem. Now, what is the nature of technical writing? Okay, so I have here some definitions. Technical writing is a type of writing used in a wide spectrum of activities throughout each working day. So as I said a while ago, it is used in different fields. So it is used in wide spectrum, in a wide range of activities throughout each day. Okay, whether you are in school, whether you are at work, whether you are at home. Okay, now another one here is technical writing is a communication which is written for and addressed to specific entities or individuals to attain desired objectives. So you can send it or address it to specific individual or a group, okay, depending upon your objective or your goal. Now, this technical writing is reader-oriented, task-related, and purposeful, and is the result of conscientious effort. So, reader-oriented. So you have to take note of the readers. Actually, one of the principles of technical writing is you have to consider the readers, okay? And it is also task related. It is more on task, and there should be purpose, okay? Now, it often deals with business and science, which emphasizes objectivity, accuracy, and restraint. Now, it appeals more to the reader's mind than to his emotions. And another one here, it has a utilitarian purpose and is usually intended to readers or for readers who to some degree have a special interest in the subject matter. Now, this technical writing requires the cultivation of certain qualities. What are these certain qualities? Correctness in grammar, or grammar should be correct. You have to consider the correct punctuation marks, the correct spelling, and other skills needed in writing effective sentences and paragraphs. Okay. Now, what are the characteristics of technical writing? First is clarity. It should be clear. Now, clarity refers to clearness of what is being written. So it should be easily understood by intended audience or readers. Okay. Conciseness, clear without excess verbiage. Okay. There should be a specific audience. Okay. Targeted to a particular readers. And there should be a specific purpose, written for a specific purpose. Accuracy, which is factual, correct, and free from bias. Okay, and as I said a while ago, it should be correctness, which follows grammatical and technical conventions. And it should be comprehensive, which contains all necessary information. And then accessibility, which includes all the necessary things like table of content, headings, subheadings, and indexes. So these are the characteristics of technical writing. Okay. Now, why is technical writing important? So importance of technical writing. Okay. First, So people in business and or the different professions cannot carry out their job responsibilities successfully, and organizations cannot function without effective communication, and that is written communication or technical writing. So imagine an organization or an institution or a business which do not have an effective written communication. So with this, they can carry out their activities, their job responsibilities successfully with the help of this written communication. Now, another one, it is the lifeblood in any organization. This is the life of any organization. So another one here, technical writing is a professional tool necessary to a career, like order of supplies, make decisions, rules proposals or agreements, exchange information, ideas or plans. Okay, and it is also the writer's tool to inform as well as to be informed, to direct as well as to be directed, to influence and to evaluate work. Okay. Now, for students like you, technical writing is the foundation for professional advancement and self-improvement. And for young people, they should learn to put down their words and their future on paper by means of writing. So these are some of the importance of technical writing. Okay, so what are the different types of technical writing? So we have here letters and memoranda. Now, letters, how do we differentiate letters and memo? We usually hear these terms. I received a letter, I received a memo. Now, letters are written to people outside one's organization, whereas memoranda are written to people inside one's organization. So, for example, you are going to send a letter to for example, in school, you have to send a letter from existing registrar to another registrar. Okay, maybe you are requesting for a document, a transcript, for example. So you are going to send a letter that is sent outside one's organization. When you say memoranda, these are written to people inside one's organization. For example, you receive a memo that you are being promoted to work, okay? Or you receive a memo for being consistent late in work. So that is a memo written to people inside or within one's organization. Okay, another kind of technical writing is the resume. Now, resume, before it was called biodata long time ago. Now, later on, it became resume, and nowadays, it is called CV or curriculum vitae. Now, this resume or curriculum vitae summarizes all pertinent information about the application. So it is prepared to give a concise picture of the applicant through a well-selected and well-explained details. So I know some of you, some of us have our own CV and resume. This is mostly used when we are applying for a job or when we are applying for school. Okay. And then minutes of the meeting, it is a record of the business transacted, the motions passed, the committees appointed, and other important happenings during the meeting. Usually, the minutes of the meeting is taken care of by the secretary of the group. And then business report is primarily written to transmit business information about the status from from one area of business to another to assist the decision-making function of management or to recommend a solution to a business problem. So if you have a business, you have to make a business report so that you can know the status of your business. Okay. And then proposals are used as basis for initiating practically any kind of work. So there should be a proposal before you initiate or before you begin any kind of work. Okay. And then we have here scientific paper or research paper, which is designed to formulate conclusions based on scientific evidence. So college students like you are required to make a research paper or thesis paper or scientific paper. Then abstracts is designed to facilitate reading and understanding of the research. Usually this is the summary of the research presented. Okay, and then journals, articles, or journal articles which are written to update people in the professional working world on issues, problems, or developments in the field of specialization. So this helps a lot when we read some journal articles related to our profession so that we can be updated. And then case study is designed to give a complete detailed account of some phenomenon, which may be an unhappy family, a disaster, or any juvenile delinquency cases. Case study. Literally, you are going to study a case. And then feasibility study is conducted after an exploratory work performed. Okay, so actually these different types of technical writing will be discussed later on as we go on with our different topics on the module. Okay, and then what are the purposes of technical writing? First is to inform. Okay, it is written to make another person understand or do something. Okay, so you have, that is one of the purpose of technical writing, to inform the readers, your audience. Then to analyze events and their implication, which will explain how certain system or how certain systems failed and succeeded. Okay, and then we have to persuade. Okay, so to persuade and influence decisions. So it will show how a business or an industry succeed and failed also. Okay. Now, how about the principles of technical writing? Okay. First, as I said a while ago, understand the reader or understanding the reader, because you have readers. Okay. And then know and decide the purpose. What is your purpose? Okay. Sometimes you have the what we call general objective or general purpose, and then from that general purpose, you will have your specific purpose. And then know the subject matter. organizing the material, and don't forget to use simple, concrete, and familiar language, which could be uh, which can be understood by your readers. And then it should be attractive and impressive, neatly written, okay? And then computerized, okay? Then adapt ethical standard, use the correct format given, and you should write objectively. So again, in writing technical reports and technical writings, just like what we have mentioned, we have to follow these principles. Okay. Then another one, what are the functions of technical writing? What are the uses? Okay, so we have here to create an immediate positive impression for the reader. Then to highlight the major topics of the documents, to help the reader read effectively. And this technical writing serve as a basis for management decision. And then to furnish needed information by means of writing, to give instructions, explain techniques, analyze problem areas, determine design and system requirements, to serve as a basis for public relation, and of course, to record and procure business through proposal or proposals, and to develop a product and provide service. So these are the functions of technical writing. Okay. Now, before so those are the uh, information that I would like to share with you about technical writing and reporting. Now, before I end, I would like to share with you a quote about writing and by Melissa Marr, that according to her, writing is not just the technical act of your fingers on the keyboard, but writing is living. Okay, so that concludes our discussion about the introduction of technical writing for this afternoon. Actually, this is the part 1. Thank you for attending our virtual class. Keep safe, everyone, and God bless.